Welcome to Jetstream, your premier destination for detailed aircraft reviews. From specs to ownership costs, we've got your flight interests covered. To help keep our content flying, please consider clicking on the Join button below. Let's soar into today's review. Attention all aviation enthusiasts. Dive deeper into the exhilarating world of bush pilots, aviation tales, and the latest on aircraft specs with our Jetstream weekly newsletter. Feature passion every week and don't miss a single story. The link is in our description. For many, the Gulfstream series represents the pinnacle of private jet ownership. The name itself is synonymous with luxury, speed, and the freedom to traverse the globe. Among this lineup, the Gulfstream G4 stands out as a particularly impressive model that has caught the fancy of many aviators and businessmen. But how much does it truly cost to own one of these flying masterpieces? Let's dive deep into the waters of ownership and shed light on the real costs involved. Introduced to the market in the late 1980s, the Gulfstream G4 was an instant sensation. Its blend of cutting-edge avionics, luxurious interiors, and impressive flight capabilities set it a class apart. Even today, its silhouette on the tarmac is an unmistakable symbol of affluence and technological prowess. Like any luxury item, acquiring a Gulfstream G4 requires a substantial investment. If purchased new back in its prime days, a G4's price tag hovered around $35 million. Of course, as years have rolled by, depreciation took its toll. Today, if you're scoring the market for a second-hand G4, prices vary significantly based on factors such as its age, condition, and any customizations or upgrades it might have received. However, it's not uncommon to find pre-owned G4s listed between $2 million to $10 million, depending on these variables. The Gulfstream G4 doesn't just represent a pinnacle in luxury. It's also a testament to some of the most advanced aeronautical engineering feats of its time. When you fly or simply observe a G4, you're interacting with a culmination of meticulous design, robust technology, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. So let's dive deeper into the technical marvel, that is the Gulfstream G4. The G4 is powered by two Rolls-Royce T611-8 engines. Each of these turbofans offers a thrust of 13,850 pounds, making takeoffs not just powerful, but also impressively smooth. The choice of Rolls-Royce isn't just about power, it's about reliability and efficiency. These engines have consistently demonstrated their ability to perform under diverse conditions, ensuring that the G4 can operate in a variety of environments with remarkable agility. When we talk about the G4's cruising speed of Mach 0.80, it's crucial to understand that this speed allows passengers to reach their destinations in record time. To put this into perspective, this means the G4 covers 80% of the speed of sound. Its max speed of Mach 0.88 is even more astounding, pushing the boundaries of what one might expect from a business jet. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The G4's stall speed, a critical factor when considering safety and control, stands at an approximate 100 knots. This low stall speed is indicative of the aircraft's stability, especially during challenging maneuvers or in turbulent conditions. Every curve, every edge, and every surface on the G4 has been meticulously designed for optimum aerodynamic efficiency. This ensures not just faster speeds but also smoother flights, even when weather conditions are less than ideal. The aircraft boasts a service ceiling of 45,000 feet, allowing it to soar above most commercial traffic in adverse weather. This high cruising altitude is also beneficial for fuel efficiency, ensuring the aircraft can capitalize on jet streams and avoid denser parts of the atmosphere, thereby conserving fuel. Fuel consumption and efficiency are vital, especially for those long-haul flights. With its capacity to carry around 29,500 pounds of fuel, the G4 can embark on long, uninterrupted journeys. Consuming about 400 gallons per hour might seem like a lot, but given the aircraft's size, range, and performance capabilities, it's an impressive figure. This efficiency ensures the G4 can cover around 4,200 nautical miles, connecting far-flung destinations with ease. An aircraft's performance is also gauged by how it manages the critical phases of takeoff and landing. The G4, fully loaded, requires a takeoff distance of about 5,700 feet. This means it can operate out of a variety of airports, even those with shorter runways. When it's time to return to Earth, the aircraft showcases its finesse with a landing roll of approximately 3,260 feet. In wrapping up the specs of the Gulfstream G4, it's evident that this aircraft is much more than a mere luxury item. It's a symphony of engineering, design, and aerodynamics. Every specification is a testament to Gulfstream's dedication to pushing boundaries, ensuring that owners and passengers alike experience the very pinnacle of private aviation. Operating a Gulfstream G4 isn't as simple as merely paying for fuel and pilots. It's a complex web of expenses that intertwines with the very essence of what it means to own a private jet. While we touched on it briefly earlier, let's delve into the intricate details that really highlight the cost nuances. At the heart of every flight lies fuel. As previously mentioned, the G4 consumes around 400 gallons per hour. When you're dealing with jet fuel prices that can hover around $5 per gallon, and sometimes even higher, depending on global oil prices and regional variations, the costs add up quickly. For someone frequently flying, say 20 hours a month, that's about $40,000 just on fuel. Annualized and accounting for price fluctuations, you could be spending close to $500,000 on fuel alone. Routine maintenance is akin to the regular health checkups we undergo. These include tasks like oil changes, inspections of the landing gear, engine checkups, and other system diagnostics. Aircraft are subject to rigorous routine checks to ensure they are always in peak operating condition. This could cost around $15,000 to $20,000 monthly for the G4, depending on usage and the specifics of the maintenance contract if one is in place. While routine maintenance keeps the aircraft in shape, there are always unexpected hiccups. An electronic malfunction, a tire needing replacement after a particularly hard landing, or perhaps a minor scrape or exterior dent that requires attention. These unpredictable costs can vary, but having a contingency fund of around $10,000 monthly is a conservative way to ensure you're never caught off guard. Having a dedicated crew for your G4 isn't just about salaries. Regular training sessions, simulator hours, and certifications to ensure they're updated with the latest in aviation standards are crucial. These training sessions, especially for a specialized aircraft like the G4, can range from $1,000 to $5,000 per session per crew member. This doesn't include their annual medical tests, proficiency checks, and other mandatory certifications. Parking a Gulfstream G4 isn't like parking a car. It requires a secure hangar space, especially in areas with extreme weather conditions. Top-tier airports in prime locations can charge upwards of $10,000 monthly for a spot that caters to the G4's dimensions, offers security, and ensures your jet remains shielded from the elements. Premiums for a jet of the G4's stature can be substantial. The aircraft's value, the regions it frequents, its maintenance history, and even the experience of its crew can influence rates. While prices fluctuate, it wouldn't be uncommon to see monthly premiums of around $8,000 to $12,000 for comprehensive coverage. Every time the G4 takes to the skies, there are costs associated with ensuring passengers experience the luxury they expect. In-flight catering for international trips, Wi-Fi connectivity charges, entertainment system updates, and subscriptions, and even little things like luxury amenities and toiletries can amount to a few $1,000s each month. Collating all these costs, it's evident that the Gulfstream G4, while a marvel of engineering and luxury, demands a dedicated budget for its operations. Monthly, owners could be looking at an outlay of around $250,000 to $300,000, purely on operations. Annually, that's a commitment of nearly $3 million, ensuring every flight is as perfect as the last. Owning the skies comes at a price, but for G4 owners, it's a price worth paying for the unmatched experience. With all these numbers floating around, one might wonder if owning a Gulfstream G4 is truly worth the investment. The answer, as is often the case with luxury items, is subjective. For the business magnate who values time above all, the ability to cross continents without commercial flight hassles is invaluable. For the aviation enthusiast, the sheer joy of owning a masterpiece of engineering might justify the costs. In conclusion, owning a Gulfstream G4 is undeniably a significant financial undertaking, peppered with ongoing costs. But for those who can afford it, the rewards, be they tangible or intangible, are unparalleled. The freedom of the skies combined with the luxury of the G4 is an experience that's truly priceless.